How many business decisions have you made just this week? What to post on social media, whether to say yes to that opportunity, how to price your offer, what to work on today, whether to invest in that program. And here's what happens. You make the decision, then you spend the next, 2 to 3 days wondering if you made the right choice. Been there, done that. Should I have charged more? Was that the right thing to say? Did I just waste my time? It's exhausting and something that I experienced heavily early on building Ripple Effect Leadership. Hey, I'm Janik. I'm the founder of Ripple Effect Leadership, and I work with amazing and kick-ass solo business owners who are tired of second-guessing every decision and want to build a business that feels aligned with who they actually are. Let's dive in. Here's what usually happens. Someone asks you to collaborate, or maybe an opportunity lands in your inbox, or a client wants something outside your usual scope. And you think, should I say yes? So what do? You might make a pros and cons list, or ask a business bestie, or poll your Instagram stories, or maybe you'll sleep on it. And even after you decide, you still wonder if you made the right call. So why does this keep happening? It keeps happening because you're making decisions based on what you think you should do and not what actually aligns with who you are at your core. Maybe you say yes because you're afraid of missing out, compare your decision to what someone else would do, or maybe you choose based on what looks good on paper, not what feels right. You might overthink until you're paralyzed and don't decide at all. Been there, done that as well. You might make the safe choice and then resent it later. And every time you make a decision that's out of alignment, you feel it. That nagging doubt, that something's off feeling, that voice asking, why did I say yes to this? That's not your intuition being wrong. That's your values trying to tell you something. The shift is simple but powerful. Your values become your filter when you're deciding anything, an opportunity, a collaboration, a new offer. You run it through your values first. So what does that actually look like? It means asking yourself, what actually matters most to me and how I work and live?
Hey, Janik from the future here. As I was editing the video, I decided to create a free worksheet for you that you can download. The link is in the show notes, and it goes through all those self-reflective questions in the video, and you can use it anytime to help you make decisions in alignment with your kick-ass core values.
Let me walk you through the framework I use and that I teach in my online program, Lead Yourself, Lead Your Business, and various workshops that I host. And it works in 3 steps. Step 1 is clarify your core values. First, you need to actually know what your values are. And I don't mean the values you think you should have based on maybe the industry that you work in. I mean the ones that are actually true for you. So here's how to figure it out. I want you to ask yourself some questions. When have I felt most alive and energized in my business? When have I felt most drained or resentful? And what am I not willing to compromise on no matter what? Or what do I want people to say about me when I'm not in the room? So I want you to write down what comes up. Don't filter it, just brain dump it. For me, my core values are creativity, collaboration, connection, and sustainable action. So those 4 things guide almost every decision that I make in my business now. When I say yes to something that honors those values, I feel energized. When I say yes to something that doesn't feel great, I feel resentful, even if it's a good opportunity on paper. Your values might completely be different, and that's the point. You're not trying to adopt somebody else's values. You're clarifying your values so you can make decisions that feel right for you. Step 2, run your decisions through your values filter. Let's say someone invites you to speak at an event. So instead of immediately thinking, should I say yes? You ask, does this align with my values? If one of your values is connection, does this event create genuine connection or surface level networking? If one of your values is creativity, will you have creative freedom or are you locked into a template? If one of your values is rest, does this energize you or does it deplete you? What would honoring my values look like here? Maybe it means saying yes, but negotiating the format. Maybe it means saying no and referring someone else. Maybe it means saying not now, but ask me again next year. The key is you're not making the decision based on fear or obligation. You're making it based on alignment with your values. Step 3, trust the decision and move on. Okay, so you've clarified your values, you've run the decision through your filter, you've made your choice. Now you need to trust it and move forward. Here's what that looks like. When doubt creeps in, and it will, remind yourself why you made the decision. Revisit your values. Did this choice honor them? then it was the right choice. Give yourself permission to stop rehashing it. When you realize you made the wrong call, that's information, not failure. Ask yourself, what value did I compromise? What would I do differently next time? Adjust and move forward. And here's the most important part. Not every decision will be perfect. You'll still make mistakes because that's what happens in entrepreneurship. You'll say yes to things you wish you'd said no to. But when you're making decisions based on your values instead of other people's expectations, even the quote unquote wrong decisions teach you something. And you stop second guessing yourself constantly because you know your choices are rooted in what actually matters to you. So, here's what I want you to take away from this. Decision fatigue isn't about having too many choices. It's about not having a clear filter for how to make them. And once you clarify your core values and use them as your decision-making compass, everything gets clearer. Not easier, but clearer. You'll know what to say yes to, what to say no to, what to negotiate, and when doubt creeps in, you'll have something solid to come back to. Your values, not someone else's, yours. So, if you want to go deeper with this work, clarifying your values, building a decision-making framework, and creating a business that aligns with who you are, and actually really solidifying your core values, check out the links below, including the Lead Yourself, Lead Your Business online program. Really, it's an operating system for solo business owners, and it evolves with you. And if today's video was helpful, please let me know in the comments what's one value you're not willing to compromise on in your business. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Ripple Makers.